naked?
Yeah.
Girl.
Oh, okay.
You see my shirt? It's just my hair in the way, girl. It just look like
I was just making sure.
no, I would not be giving no peep shows. That ain't what we doing.
Okay.
That ain't what we doing. What's going on?
Hey, girl. What's going on,
How
please?
you doing, Tanisha?
I'm doing good. I don't know. This is the other side. They ain't seen you, honey.
This the laid back side. Anything's bound to happen today, honey. This is not
Um,
look, this is not Saturday's website.
This is straight raw uncut, honey.
We are live. So, what's been going on with you and your adventures for today?
Girl, my adventures has been like, what the in the world? First, it started with work. It was getting on my nerves.
Girl, what happened at work?
Kept asking me the same old question over and over again. And you notice the answer. Come on now, let's be real here. And going to school already aggravated because I have a headache. I've been sitting in front of the computer all single day. You already know how I be going when I be at work. I be just trying to get my work done and just get it over with. But I'm learning that I can't just get my work done and just get it over with. You know, I'm learning that I have to pick up some skills and as a purpose while I'm there at work. But anyways, that was my little day early on the day before I went to school.
Early on the day.
Early on the day. I'm gonna tell you about that tea later on, a little bit later on. How was your day today? You had something interesting going on?
Uh, well, today I had to take a class at the courthouse. I had to take this parenting class, and the instructor was so funny. It was pretty neat. I guess I'm always kind of in entrepreneur mode. So anytime I'm in a position where someone is speaking or whatever the situation may be as it relates to, I guess, engaging with people, I'm always like attentive. Like I start taking notes, and it's not necessarily me taking notes of just the conversation, but it's also me taking notes of how their stance is, and kind of learning new tips and stuff. And it's so ironic because she was telling me a story, well, telling us the class a story about Muhammad Ali.
What? What? Where
Yes.
did that
I
come
guess
from?
I guess it's some sort of story with Muhammad Ali and the flight attendant. But I wrote down a few things from what she was saying about the story. But the way she kind of, explained the whole point of the story, I just
Mhm.
kind of felt like it was way off for the topic. But basically, what she says happened is Muhammad Ali is on this flight, like he's catching a plane out, and I guess it was after one of his fights he had won, and he's all excited, talking about how he's the baddest and he's Superman and all this other stuff, and the flight attendant comes to him and she says, "Can you please, sir, put your seatbelt on?" And he was, of course, doing what he does. He's still ranting and raving about him being Superman and all this other stuff, right? So she says the flight attendant leans forward and she tells him, "Well, Superman knows how to fly. He flies everywhere he goes. He doesn't need a plane."
What?
Yes, and she when she said it, he kind of paused, I guess, and thought for a second, and then he put his seatbelt on. So the way she kind of explained that, she was like, moral of the story, in life there's turbulence. That's all she said, and I was like, well, the moral that I kind of got from the story was yes, there's always turbulence in life, but you have to prepare yourself. You have to be ready. You can't forget who you are and your, I guess where you currently are when you're striving for greatness. You get what
Mm.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I
you
get what
can't,
you're
like
saying.
you can't just you're not Superman. Like she said, you're not Superman, so you need the plane to fly. So you have to be willing to, accept the fact that you're not Superman, but that doesn't mean that you can't be as great as Superman. So, and yes, you will experience the turmoils, the turbulence of life, the shakiness and all that stuff. But, that's life. We go through it and we get through it. But that's how I kind of took it. I didn't take it from, you know, I didn't take it the way she said it per se. I mean, a little bit, but yeah. That was one of the things that really stuck out to me in that situation. But let me tell y'all. You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
Okay, so there was this female in the class, and she asked the question, and she said, "What is that imaginary thing that happens when someone says 'I do'? Like, what's that invisible thing that happens to people when they say 'I do'?" She was basically, I guess, insinuating that when people get married, they change, they become somebody else. And I had to explain to her it's not necessarily, this is how I viewed it when she asked the question. I was like, no, that's not it. I don't think people show their real colors after they're married. I don't believe that. I believe and she said she was with the guy for like 10 years. So I believe that the person that you were with for 10 years, you know him. He knows you. You know him. You know what's going to make him happy. You know the things that are going to make him sad. You know the things that are going to, disappoint him. You know the things that are going to just get him over the top, overjoyed. You know everything about him. You know the things that's going to hurt him the most. Like, you know the ins and out of him. When he cried and he broke down, he came to you. Like, you know everything, right? And then women, we have this thing I talked about intuition. So our intuition allows us to know a lot of things. Like, we study men. And I think I mentioned this before, but we study men. Like, I can tell if you're lying to me. I can tell if you're unfaithful. I can tell when you're not being truthful. So, being that I just know this stuff, I know who you really are. So, when we
Wait
got
a minute.
married,
I
wait,
got
no,
something to say on
wait,
this.
wait, wait.
Okay.
So I feel like I know who you really are. We've already established that. But when we got married, you saying "I do," I don't think that there's something invisible that happens. I think what happens is the fact that people have this preconceived notion of what it means to be married. And I think that society has created this overall big bubble of what a man should be as a husband and what a wife should be as a wife. So therefore, when people get married and they don't get the thing that society says should be happening as a husband and should be happening as a wife, they feel like, oh, this person changed because you're looking for that preconceived notion that society has created. You have to be who you are and understand that that person is the same. Like, you have to be who you are from day one. I mean, the situation of how, as time progresses, you get to know people, you learn like I said, you learn the ins and outs about them. But when you cross that line and you say "I do," and they start acting differently because, again, society paints this picture of what marriage should be like. So that's how I took it. And when she said it, I was like, oh, I really wanted to like really step up and say something, but I was like, you know what? I got a feeling that I need to pause aside. So as soon as like all that was over, I actually ran after her literally. I was like, listen, come here, and I told her, and we had the conversation. We actually exchanged phone numbers and everything. Like, she was like, oh my God, I totally get it. Like, that makes a lot of sense because the person that you've known for all these years is the real person. That's really them. I don't think that they were faking who they were. It wasn't until they got married that they fell into line with, you know, what society felt they should have been. So,
I mean, for myself, I just believe that sometimes you really don't know a really you don't really know a person. And I'm gonna say about 50% of the time you don't really know the person that you're dealing with until you take that next step.
No, that's
Now,
no.
hold on, wait a minute. You will see things and flaws that they have before you take it to the next step. You will see the mistakes that they had. You will see areas that you be like, hold up, do I really want to deal with that? Wait a minute, do I, you would start asking yourself. But then sometimes we overlook a lot of those small things
Red
and
flag.
worry about big things, and when you get married, the really small things that you overlook,
You so country. She said,
when you
"Ow,
get married, wait a minute, really stands out when you become married. And sometimes people do change when you are dealing with a person. A person's spirit can rub off on you. Their habits, their ways can rub off on you. If you was the person that cooked all the time, give a prime example, cook all the time, clean all the time, take the kids, make sure this, and doing this and doing that. But when you're dealing with somebody that don't have that type of drive that you have, that is lazy as heck, that don't want to clean up, that don't want to tend to the kids, that don't want to go find a job, that don't want to further their education, it begins to rub off in your spirit. I'm not going to say everybody, because everybody is not like that. You have some people that do. They get comfortable. You never get comfortable in a relationship. You're only supposed to get content. Did you understand what I mean? You never get comfortable because you never know when something is going to happen. You always be content with a person because then that keeps you on your toes and it keeps it going. Once you get comfortable, you forget. Prime example.
What
Women
you're
lose
telling
that.
me? So basically, what you're telling me
Let me get it out.
is not
Let
the
me get it out. Let me get it out. People, especially as women, when we get comfortable, girl, we eat a lot. That's because we're so happy. We so in love. We so want to be with this person. This is the person that we want to be with for the rest of our life. And we lose ourselves. It been times when, girl, I'm about to go out and get my nails and toes done. I'm going to hang with my girls. I want to look cute. I keep my hair did. But when you get with a guy that says, nah, baby, I don't want you to be that. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to go out with your homegirl. I don't want you to go buy new clothes. I don't want you to get your hair done, your toes and nails done. You begin to get comfortable and lose yourself. And then when something happens, you be like, damn, how did I get here? I let myself go. So on that note, I'm on the opposite side. You know how I feel about things. Because a lot of women do that. And even though we watch TV and see these big lollygag weddings, that's how it's supposed to be, spend thousands and millions of dollars, and don't know the half of what they go through in the inside of the house. So it's an image that a lot of people do put up. I will say that. However, the real people will let it be known. So what I'm saying is, in general, whoever is watching this, be yourself. Like my partner said, be yourself at all times. Don't let no one change you. If you like to go get your hair done, go get your hair done. I'm just saying, if like for me, sure, if I wish a dude would tell me to stop getting your hair, nose, and your nails and toes done. I wish you would tell me that. I'm gonna look at you like you crazy. Because then you're trying to change the woman. You think you're trying to change me. You feel what I'm saying? I can't get down like that. And if a man try to change you, you don't need. If he not changing you for the better, then you don't even need to be with him. That just shows you right there. He's a selfish, possessive person that just wants you for himself and let him go do what he want to do on the opposite side of the road. While you sitting up there in the house whining or crying over what he's doing on the other. No, I wish you would. Please.
Well, the conversation not only talked about, I guess, the the men, and I guess not even men, but just the whole I do situation. But they even talked about, people who I guess use the kids as pawns and stuff like that, or whatever the situation may be. Personally, I think that's a bunch of hubla, because I don't feel that anybody should use a child who is innocent as a pawn. in a situation. Like one guy was really talking about how I guess, well, shoot, it's, oh my God, it's so much. Girl, it was so much that happened in there, and I was like, wow. Like a lot of people were really sharing, and the lady, she put a disclaimer out there. She was like, "Listen, none of this is confidential." She told them straight up front, like, none of this is confidential. Everything
What?
is just to be talked about outside of here. That's
What? And you know what bothers me? I can't stand that with women like use their children as a pawn, and this all the time. And I think that's unfair to a lot of fathers that really want to be in their child life. And like I see it too much. It's happening too much, and it's beginning to be dead. It's beginning to be worn out. For me, I can't stand to see a woman be like, "Oh, you're not gonna see your kids unless you give me some coins." What? Wait a minute. So you saying that this child can't go see their father because he's not providing funds for you? And not alone you, but you and some new another dude that you dealing with, and you wait a minute.
Oh, and guess what though? They also had a big old debate about, I guess, what the child support funds are used for. Like the lady, she was talking about how, the women can use it for, if they wanted to buy a car or if they wanted to get their nails done for the purpose of getting themselves a job or for their career or whatever it is that they're doing that will better the life of the child. She was talking about the hair and the nails, and the men up in there were going crazy. They were furious. I was like, oh, snap, she done opened up a can of worms.
What? Now I think that should be. How do you feel about it? Because I know for myself, I don't think that a lot of women should, um, even receive child support if the parent is in their house in that life. And I feel like it's something that they need to change. They need to change their law and their rule because it's sad. Like when a guy leaves out and they not provide, or if they are providing in the household, it's still not enough for them.
Well,
It's still not with them.
I think that some people can be selfish. I do believe that. I think that some women can be extremely selfish. However, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't I don't feel. I guess for me, I don't really have the issue of, because like I don't have the issue of worrying about whether or not somebody pays child support or not. Like I just really don't care. I mean, at the end of the day, my kid is going to be taken care of whether you're in the picture or not. So I don't worry about child support. Although, I mean, it just kind of is what it is. And child support was never a determining factor on whether or not I would let my son's dad see, everything with, like I said, that situation that was solely on his end and how, his actions portrayed otherwise. So I don't really care for the money part. I don't.
But let me tell you what happened at school today.
What's going on?
So, yesterday about the situation that happened yesterday, I explained this to you yesterday where my teacher got offended because I went over his head and I, asked the person that was over his head, can I take my midterm test because I get off work at 4:45. I can't make it there, and plus I got a 5:30 class. I can't get off work early just to go take a test. No, I got bills to pay, honey. So the day, making a long story short, huh?
I said, well, that's kind of sort of something you got to do.
Well, anyways, first and
I'm
foremost,
saying whether you like it or not, it is what it is. I mean,
but
that's,
I
that's the
can't,
life of an adult that has to do what she has to do. I mean,
and I understand that I gotta do what I gotta do. However, it is options
you
for
mad
people. I'm mad because let me tell you what he did to me today.
What happened?
I didn't even want to talk. I didn't even want to talk to him. I didn't even want to bring up what happened yesterday. He pulls me up, girl, and gonna say, I didn't appreciate you going, basically going over my head and telling, the person that I went over about the situation. And he was just saying that when you are in class, basically, this is exactly what he said. When you are in class, you cannot take outside phone calls while you were in class. I said, first and foremost, put yourself in my shoes. And I said, if you were sitting here and if your job or you if you have a child, your child call you or is an emergency happening and you step out and you gotta take that phone call, how would you feel? It was nothing he could say. He looked at me. It was like, but still, these are my rules, and this is what it says on the syllabus. I said, exactly. You can't even answer the question. And I don't appreciate you telling me that I can't take no calls if it's an emergency and step out in the hallway. I
Yeah,
don't appreciate you telling me that.
I disagree with that. I mean, you don't, especially for people who, have situations going on outside of their life. I be skeptical with your children. Like it could be, what if it's a life and death on anything? You're telling me I can't step out of the classroom and take a call? Like that's bogus.
But girl, that's just what it is. It just showed me that it taught me in the process to be humble, to be meek. I mean, to just let the stuff go, and if I'm right, I'm right. Just walk away from the situation. In that moment, I was like, you know what, Tanisha, it's beyond me. I said, right now, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I said, for real, it got something to do with that person. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have a nice day, and I'm going to walk out this classroom, and I'm gonna call you, and I'm gonna vent,
Right. How you gonna call me?
and I'm gonna vent because I can't fight every battle.
Yeah.
Some battles I just have to walk away from.
It was so funny because you said I'm gonna be humble, and when I'm right, I'm just gonna walk away. Wait, I'm like, now you ain't always right every time. Now you might be right in this situation, but oh girl, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
oh, you want to go there?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I am absolutely flawed. A little.
Okay. Girl, this has been a hell of a day.
Yeah,
And
man, it's been a lot. Like I've been kind of ripping and running all day. When I say by the time I made it home, I was mentally drained. When I say I was so mentally drained, I was so mentally drained to the point where I was physically tired. Like I think at that point I had to take a nap. I really did. And I don't take naps hardly. Like I wake up literally at like 5:30, 5:35 in the morning, every single morning, even on the weekends. And I don't go to bed until what you see, it's 11:08 right now, PM Eastern Standard Time. It's late. And I'm still probably not gonna be going to sleep no time soon because I have a run that I have to make pretty soon. So
yeah, I already know that. So how about them tickets though? How them tickets going?
you're talking about for the event?
Yes. Do we
For
have to
the T.I.E Elite Network launch event? Are you talking about the red, black, and gold event?
yes, darling. Mm.
Well, I know in the last episode we talked about possibly changing up the venue.
So we have overflow, and I know that we have, and it's a possibility that we do have to change the venue because a lot of people have
Well,
you
see, that's
know
the thing. It's not a possibility. We are going to have to change the venues. And yeah, so because of that, I've literally been calling for our size. And the soonest that I could find a replacement was for July. And it was not the first weekend, it was actually the second weekend of July. So I am looking to book the second and the third weekend of July. So it'll be like the second weekend of July, because we don't want to interfere with the 4th of July. But it'll be like the second weekend of July, and then the third weekend of July we'll do that in Washington. So
Okay. So I'm excited too because I know that I've seen a lot, a lot of things has been blossoming. Also, I think I was explaining to you this probably was last week or yesterday or something like that about us doing a donation so we can go ahead and take some water up. Do you still want to do that or?
course. Of course. We just have to figure out how we're going to get the water up there. Because, see, we can do the donation for the water and, have people donate the water. And we also donate the water as well. But getting it up there is the T. We're going to have.
Well, the problem is we're going to be driving there. So it's not going to be no tea. We're just going to get a van and go because I think that's something.
So we're going to drive it there ourselves.
Yeah,
Me and you.
Me and you and some other people.
Me and you, me and you. We driving it up there. You said
yes.
Some people.
Yes, I'm looking into getting 2,000 waters and I look at your face.
My face. You laughing at my facial expression? What's wrong? What you laughing for?
Because that means I'm serious. Like we're gonna have to get like a team.
What you laughing for? Like, did my face say something?
Yeah, your face lifted a little bit. It went up a little bit. But I'm
wondering who's going to. Oh, okay. I guess so. The extra help will be the people that's going to help us get the water.
Exactly. So what's going to happen is we're going to have 2 cars. Not just cars. I'm talking about vans.
Two vans. Not for no 2,000 waters, you know. Now I can possibly look into a little company, you know what I'm saying? Because I got some little network. I can probably find us a little company that got some vans so we can get this water up there. So
yeah,
where are we taking this water to?
The Michigan.
Michigan. What happens in Michigan?
I still have to look more in details into that, but it's a certain part of Michigan that we can go to, because it's the Flint water. So, because they, the Flint, all that stuff going on with they not having water. However, I know that we're gonna definitely need a group.
Was there a flood or something?
Yeah, that water had basically polluted. The water got polluted, and
how did that happen? Oh,
I have no idea.
Really, but it's like we don't care how it happened. We're just
exactly. Yeah, but I mean, that's why I was saying like I really don't know. But I'm sorry, you guys, whoever's watching this, I want you guys to understand that this is an off raw cut. This is what we do every day. We brainstorm. We talk about things. What we're gonna do to make our organization better. So if you are tuning in, just listen and learn, and not more so of listen to how we talking. Just get something in our conversation that may stick out to you guys, that may inspire you guys. But anyways, back to what I was saying was, I feel as though next month will be a great idea since we have to push our venues back because of all the tickets and stuff like that has been sold, because I wasn't expecting for that many people to purchase tickets. However, we need to donate water and not worry about nothing else. Even if me and you have to come out of our pocket, we just gotta do what we do. We just gotta do what we gotta do. It's not about nobody else. It's about what we got to do. What we doing.
We could definitely. I think we should definitely run a campaign for it. And definitely encourage people to help us, donate those waters. But just like you said, if nobody helps, guess what? It's still gonna get done. So, not to be like, a witch about it, but just saying, it still has.
We got to do, and we Yep, we got to serve. And I just heard, girl, a lot of people getting them joints for a write-off. So a lot of people be donating stuff for a write-off. And I'm like, if you're donating some things, I can see if it's to like, other a country, but really, I mean, not country. You know what I'm saying? It will help my soul,
No, I
but
don't. No, I don't really know. I'm still, but I need you to tell me what you're trying to say. I mean, I ain't going.
okay. But what I'm saying is,
What
a
you
lot of people are donating just to get a tax write off, and for me, I think that is not right. If you are donating something for a great cause, everything is not meant for a tax write off. And I'm saying this for I'm talking about for me. We don't. I'm not. I don't care about none of that. I just want to serve and make sure I serve to the best of my ability, and that's what we called to do. And that bothers me. When I heard that, that really was like, what? A tax write off?
it ain't.
Really though? For
It's,
some water? I was like, man, God, I said, now this world is like, it's so corrupt. And if it ain't about dollars, it don't even make no sense.
listen, that is literally how people think nowadays. It's sad, but I mean, I think that eventually, maybe one of these magical days, it could possibly change. But it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a hell of a lot. It's going to take a hell of a lot of time to get that done. I will say that. That's real, honestly. Oh,
Well,
look. Just- you seen that? I said, uh, uh,
okay.
okay, it's late.
I'm gonna need you to calm that. And I think, are you getting sleepy or something?
Oh, me? No, I'm not
Hmm.
sleepy. I'm good. Look, I'm just
Yeah,
let me stop. Let me stop. For people
yeah.
really think my weave is nappy. It's not.
Mm.
That's right. It's weave. It's not all
It's
mine.
it's padded. I padded.
Hey,
I did it.
had it.
Mm, mm, mm,
Wait, my
mm,
track
mm.
showing. Hold up.
Wait a
No,
minute.
I'm just playing. I play so much. And
But yeah, this day has been really, really great. And I'm glad it's over with. And I'm glad I'm in the house. And
I can't wait till we have these freaking events. I hate that we had to push it back to July, but I mean, I guess everything happens for a reason. So I'm excited still. I can't wait. And it's going to be the party of a lifetime.
mm,
I don't want to call
mm,
it a party, it's a celebration. It's a celebration. Hey, uh, 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 uh,
mm, mm.
uh, uh. Yeah. You
What?
what
Did
you
you just do that though?
I
You,
did. You mad or not? You mad?
I ain't mad though. I ain't
You still
mad.
you silly. So I was on our Facebook fan page
Uh-huh.
and I noticed that we have a lot of supporters, man. Like literally within how long? Like only in a few days. I think we started off. Let me go look at these analytics. Keep getting these friend requests in here. Um, we initially and for some people don't even know that we have a Facebook group for T.I.E Elite Network. It's on Facebook, and the group is called T.I.E Elite Network. So you can go to Facebook and type in T.I.E Elite Network, and you will see our group, and we will add you in. We're only adding people who want to be added. Um, this is a community strictly for people who are looking to transform, inspire, and empower not just themselves but other people around them. It's not a marketing group. It's not a group to solicit and do all that extra stuff. It's simply a group that is there to uplift and shift and change the mindsets of a lot of people into a positive mindset. So that's the purpose of the group. And the group is something where, a place where a lot of us can network, we can learn and build new relationships with a lot of positive people who see the same vision, who have the same vision, and who's focused on the same things or similar to the same things. And you'll be surprised the type of people that you may come across and you may meet. But you guys can definitely go to our Facebook fan group, the Facebook page, fan. Why do I keep saying fan? Facebook group on Facebook. So that'll be cool. But on our fan page, have you been on the fan page lately? We
No,
have we have 9,450 for the post reach and 2,566 people engaged. So that's 2,566 people that has engaged. Now is the time to engage. I love
what?
it. It's so crazy. But literally within this week alone, last week I think we had maybe I want to say about I want to say maybe 300 and some likes. With probably about 350, 340 something likes on the fan page.
Mhm.
Now the fan page is at 432 plus 131 this week. So we've had over 131 likes on the fan page this week alone, which I think is pretty productive. What do you think?
I think that's great. I really think that's great. We stepping our game up just a little couple of inches though.
A little couple of inches.
Just a little couple more inches.
Just a little
We
bit.
just stand out a little, just a little couple more inches. Okay, get a Facebook.
Right? And our Twitter and Instagram is boosting as well. So that's pretty neat. I'm excited about that.
Me too. I
Um,
love when people support. I love the support that we have from others, and I really appreciate everybody just taking their time to support us because it's not what you do and it's not how you say it or it's how what's that word, girl? Help me out. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. And it's
oh,
not, that's what I'm saying.
oh, okay. So it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There you
But what merit that? What brought that on?
Because a lot of people talk a good game. A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna support. Yes, I'm gonna help. I'm here for you," but not showing. You know what I mean? Not putting the effort in supporting us, and that's the problem that we face consistently. We don't have persistent people. We don't have committed people that's willing to help us and not look for anything out of return.
You
You
know
know what
what?
I mean?
Speaking of that, there was this message that I have in my Facebook, and I remember one of our supporters had actually sent this message after um, he basically donated. Let me go and find it because I definitely want to share this message because I thought this message was pretty interesting, and he was absolutely right. But I feel that people have the ability to, I guess, change. But let me pull this message up. He said, I told him, I basically thanked him. Oh, I basically thanked him for, supporting us. And he says, no problem. I try to support. He says, hopefully all of your Facebook friends will donate. Don't count on it though. People will support you until it's time to pay for your product. Shaking my head. That's how it is. However, I wish you the best of luck. I said, I totally understand and know. That's one of the main reasons why it's important for people to share it with us. Some don't have the funds and others. What you got on?
What you mean? What I got on?
Girl, this girl right here. Hey, look at this girl. Look at her. Come on over here. Let her look at you. Look at the hell.
Oh wow.
Like anything bound to happen. What's this? and who? You want to sit down and chat with us? I will chat. Oh, you gonna stand up? I'm thirsty. You thirsty? What they gotta do with me? Well, I'm thirsty. What they gotta do with me? What they gotta do with me? Like, I'm trying to figure out what you been. No, I'm not gonna turn my volume down. What do you mean? I am the mother. You are the child. There's a picture. Girl, you gonna make me hurt you. Tanisha, she's trying my gangster. Not really a gangster, but she's trying my gangster. What is that? What are you doing? This is my best friend. Oh my god. What is that? A necklace? A band for your hair? Let us see your hair right quick. Let's see your hair again. Come on. Look at her hair, girl. She tried to straight iron it. Look at it. Look.
I see.
That's what I was laying on it. I put that wig on.
You put that wig on. She is a mess. She be making all kinds of faces and stuff. Cotton picking mess. Why are you over to some
Girl, because I'm
Auntie.
Still say, hey, auntie.
Hey, Poolie.
This is a mess. I can't. These kids these days, boy, I try to tell you the truth. Woo! Goodness. Girl, you could throw those in the trash. Anywho, but yeah, so I was like, some don't have the funds to, and others have the mindset you just mentioned. So if they at least share the information, the probability of it getting into the right hands is the good thing. I say it's a low chance, but it's possible. As long as it's possible, there's still hope. I believe that people can come together for a positive purpose. I won't give up that hope. As for you, Mister, we are so thankful you have our back and our best interest at heart. So I thought that was pretty interesting conversation. But he definitely had a point. Some people really do feel like that. Some people really just like they just don't care. What are you doing?
I'm actually I'm actually looking up something really quick.
Looking up what? What are you looking up?
Um, Something online. Trying to figure out some stuff that was going on with my card. That's all.
What that got to do with this webisode though?
I'm sorry, girl. My little brain be everywhere. You already know how I am.
Like what you online looking up something for that's not pertaining to this conversation.
It's pertaining to this conversation.
A mouthful, and you just literally, you know what, people, me and this chica, we go head to head all the time.
And we do. And it's never going to be easy. And if we're not arguing,
oh my
then
god, you sounded extremely animated and practiced on that. You sounded extremely scripted. She was like, and it's never gonna be easy.
Shut up.
Why do you sound so scripted?
I didn't sound so scripted. I was just saying.
No, neither here nor there. Are you reading from a piece of paper or something?
Let me think. Not even.
I can't with you.
Not even. But what I am doing is pertaining to this webisode. However, back to you guys. I'm just letting you know that if you don't have a partner that you argue with sometimes, something ain't right. You gotta watch that.
Look, basically saying nothing's ever going to be perfect. You're gonna have your ups and you're gonna have your downs. Okay? You're gonna have your downs. I'm just lucky I have a dream like a dreamer, a dream like they know. A dreamer that knows like they know type of partner.
That they know. If she ain't right, I'm definitely gonna be on top of her. Cause I don't take no games.
Huh?
Oh. Did I
Look
just
at my
say
page.
that?
You seen that? I was like, you look like you were moving in slow motion when you picked that bottle of water up. Maybe it was just me. I don't know. Ooh, that was loud.
What I just said? Mm.
Yeah, your background just got like super loud though. Like it was like, it was huge. It was loud. It was loud.
Anyways, it's about that time.
What time?
It's time for you to go on www.TIEEliteNetwork.com and visit our website.
I told you, you sound so scripted. It's terrible. Where do you get this stuff from?
I have no idea.
You gonna cry?
Yes.
Do I look like I'm crying? I've been crying for the past few days. I don't even know if I even got more cry in me. Look at my eyes. I think they're puffy, right? Can you tell?
Ugh, where's your eyelashes?
What? That ain't funny. Like, did you just joke on me, like, in front of
No.
everybody on live webisode, all because I don't have no eyelashes? I don't have eyebrows at all. I don't wear eyelashes. Like, I have eyelashes. I have my own. They're real, and they're not pull aparts. I don't have on pull aparts, and I'm not trying to knock the pull apart baby, but at least I don't have to wear pull aparts. Dang it! You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. Talk about my eyebrows. I mean my eyelashes. Well, at least my friend said my eyebrows are always on fleek. I'm sure.
Girl.
I'm tripping.
But wait a minute though. It's about that time. I have to get up in the morning.
Well, you know what? It's so crazy because I got to get up at literally like I think about 4 o'clock in the morning. Like the next 2 hours. Well, not even 2 hours. Like yeah, about 2 hours. 2 hours and a half. But I don't even think I can go to sleep though. Like I'm really not sleepy. If that makes any sense. I might even make a video. I don't know. Before we did this webisode though, I was actually playing with my plan. Did I say plan? I was
Yeah.
actually doing like this practice run on my camera. And I had put that Camtasia. Mhm. I put that Camtasia on my computer. So I've I've been trying to do like new ways of editing with it to kind of play with it a little bit to see if I can come up with some new ideas for the videos. Cause I mean I like the last video that I did, but it's the some of the stuff looked real blurry. I didn't like it. So
Mm. Okay, well it's about that time. I just wanna
you still trying to leave me?
girl, listen.
Okay, well I'm gonna tell you so I'm gonna tell you like this. You hang up this webisode, you better not call my phone. I'm telling you, I'm talking about right after this webisode. I ain't talking about call me period. I'm talking about after this webisode. You hang up this webisode, you might as well not call my phone because whatever you could say on my phone and you could, call me and or video chat me with, you could tell me now.
You mad or not?
No, that's the question that you need to be asking now because I'm just letting you know whatever you're gonna call me after we hang this up with, you need to tell me now. If you're not gonna tell me now, then don't call me today. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm
Mm.
just I'm just being real. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. I know you're trying to get off.
Yes, because ma'am, I have to go to work in the morning. And
Girl,
I literally need a couple of hours of sleep.
Girl, late nights, early morning.
Listen, we doing work, but we really ain't doing no work right now.
Oh, you know what? So I checked the Google Docs, Mrs. And I noticed on the Google Docs there's some incomplete work that was supposed to have been done and didn't
Ma'am,
get done.
I
No,
specifically just told you
no,
the way my life set up,
no, no. Go ahead, go.
the way my life set up,
Lie here.
it will get done. It's gonna get finished up, baby. It's gonna get finished.
You know what? I think we should have a reality show.
Oh, that's next. We ain't gotta tell everybody the business.
I still want to do one though. I think it'll be pretty cool. They gonna be like, people gonna be like, I'll be like, yep. He said, you see, I did that. Yep. Got it around my neck. Like, yeah, man, that thing, that reality ain't no joke. It's real. No, but for real though, you need to get that done. Cause if I
Yeah, I'm
check,
gonna get.
I'm gonna check
And
it.
first and foremost, you got things that you need to be getting done too, and you haven't even done it yet. So
Yep.
we're not even gonna do this.
All right, that's the end of this website. No, sir. That's it.
Oh, you mad or not? See, that's what I be talking about.
Just like,
That's exactly what I be talking about.
listen, don't. First of all, I can't make a move. Well, yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Exactly.
I make
So
other.
on that note, I
All
just
right.
want to say thank you everybody for taking the time to watch
Wow.
watch
What,
tonight.
what are you talking about?
Oh,
You know what? I can't with you. I can't. But anyway, oops. All right. So you go ahead. You get you some sleep while I'm gonna be over here tying. You know what I'm saying? Writing notes and stuff. You get you some sleep while I'm gonna be up all night. Who does that?
you mad or not?
Of course you ask yourself. No, seriously. But all right, well we'll talk tomorrow. Like I said, don't call me after this episode because I'm going to be extremely busy. Even if it's busy catching disease. So don't call me. I'll call you.
First and foremost, I want to thank everyone for taking their time. See, she interrupted me the first time, and she keep on interrupting me. You see how people you have to when people do that to you guys, you got to just be humble and just keep your mouth closed because
Oh,
everything ain't meant to be spoken on.
you mad and all.
Anyways, this is what we go through every single day.
Only with her though, like she just
Ma'am.
what I got on what I might
Yeah.
be wait, wait, wait. What do you want? Wait, Tanisha. Wait, wait. I'm wait.
You sound ugly as a mug.
Wait. Look at my
Laughter is good for the soul.
my voice has been like real messed up lately, like for the last past few days. So just to be able to say, wait, wait.
Come on, man. Really?
Okay, all right.
Really?
But wait though. But wait though. But what it do though? No, I'm just all right. I'm sorry. Y'all, this was not a professional episode. It was not meant to be one. It is not meant to go down the avenue of one. This not even a episode. We were literally feeling like we wanted to come in midweek and I guess kind of mingle with you. what I see?
This is what we go through consistently every single day. We just want to let you guys know what a little bit about our life, a little bit. Just give you a tad bit of how me and her operate. But some days we just had some really, really intense conversations. Some days we don't even feel like really talking to each other. We have to talk to each other. And then some days we just have jokey days. And that's a great thing. It's healthy to have a partner like that, and a reality TV show is coming really soon. Just get prepared, you guys, because it's going to be a mess.
She said a mess. You say that like it's gonna be bad or something like that. What is, girl, ma'am? Okay, you know what? I think she's unaware. Really though, in the middle of the website, turn it off. See, all that time, you didn't even know we was up here recording. Yes, we really online live. And you looking like you looking. Don't run. She have to looking like she looking and gonna sit there and turn the thing on vacuum cleaner on. Now she trying to clean up. You're a mess. I can't deal with you. It's too late. You were live earlier when you was putting your head up in there. Got her. Got her, Tanisha. She don't know how to act now. Well, yeah, she gonna do it. I bet you she won't do it again. What? I ain't deleting it either.
And that's a lesson learned that a lot of kids need to learn. That it's called pay attention. and pay attention. That's all I can say.
Look her face though. Look, I don't know if you
can mad.
You mad or not?
That's a lesson learned.
You mad or not? That's what happens when you do unorthodox things.
Gotta be careful.
Then she got a wig. Look, she just went to go put on a wig. She got a wig sit on her head like that. Got her. It be like that. That's okay. Come over here and tell the people bye. We should get off the road. So come on.
Since we what?
I said we're finna get off the website. We finna get off anyway.
Yeah, I know. You know how this be. I gotta go make this money.
That shmoney. Gotta go make that money.
Gotta go make the money.
Okay, well, make me some too.
Have a nice day.
All right, honey. All right, guys. That is I guess.
It's the end of our webisode.
Webisode. It is live, but it's not a webisode. But people will be able to see it if that's the question you're really trying to ask here. It's okay. We got you on Candy's camera. I'm just no, but you don't see that right there. Say live. See that orange. Anytime, you know what? I ain't even gonna tell you nothing because it's gonna happen.
Alrighty, good night. I have to get up and go to bed in the morning, my love.
Deuce. All right, honey.